Hey guys, and welcome to 251 Designs. I'm Corey, and today we are looking at a air dryer. Not any type of air dryer, not a cheap Harbor Freight air dryer. This one was basically custom made through a person that got tired of trying to have dry air for his systems. He has CNC machines in his shop, and he needed a better dryer. I have a dryer. That's my dryer, and I can tell you it doesn't dry air like it needs to. I don't keep servicing it like I need to. This is more of a almost industrial size dryer. So like I said, he sat down because he got tired of stuff and made his own, and he started producing it. It's called EZAir right there, desiccant air dryer. This is a full kit for the premium version. It works. I've seen it work. I've got my own now. I'm going to put it next to my air tanks over there. I have, I think, 110 gallons of air, and I can tell you that these tanks, they fill up with a lot of water. Let me show you. So where I'm at in the south, we have basically water in the air. Our humidity's 100% most of the year. So getting a better air dryer to create better air for my systems, because my plasma cutting and paint or anything else like that, even using tools, I mean, it's gonna get in there and rot it out, use up your consumables, cost you money, cost you time, and make all your progress look horrible because of the factor of just there's water in the air and it doesn't need to be in there when it comes to systems like plasma cutting, painting, etc. So let's go ahead and open all this up, and I'm going to show you what all comes in this kit, and we're going to talk about the factor of I have a discount code right here, and yeah, it is for you. So check it out. If you need an air dryer kit, go get it. Chris from EZAir, he reached out to me, and I'm extremely happy that he did, because I'm excited for this product. So let's get all this out. So here's where the magic begins. This is an air separator right here. It uses these fittings all right here, filters this pipe or tube, and he actually gives you the Allen key you need. You have to get, the only thing extra you have to get is a 2-inch, 3-foot long piece of black pipe. So that's what this screws into. NPT fittings, and you put all that together. All right, you drop this down in there with the filters, and it filters your air from getting water out of your air through here into your air system. So all the fittings you need, filters, fittings, even comes with the desiccant kit, hose cutter, I mean everything, even little clamps for the hose itself, clamp for the pipe itself. So you don't even have to worry about finding that while you're at the hardware store or ordering it online. I had to order my pipe online. It took about 3 or 4 days to come in. I'm ecstatic it did. It didn't cost much more than if I was at the store, but my stores were sold out where I'm at. So he also includes very detailed instructions on both the desiccant and the actual kit itself to put together. It's not difficult. It is quite simple. It's it's not plug and play, but you can basically put it together how you need to, how you want to. So on here you have an in and an out, but you can pick which side you want. So you have one that's going to end up with this hose, one that's just going to end up with one of these filters. The hose and the filter go together at the end, and one of these filters goes up here and screws in just like that. Everything is push fittings, So you just push the hose in and it clamps it down. You don't have to sit there and wire clamp it together, or you don't have to sit there and hose clamp it together. So it works really well. He includes all the Teflon you could possibly need, screws, like I said, even elbows. So this is a great kit. It even has little drop downs so that you can add more air fittings to your shop. So you can actually put these fittings further away from wherever you are, or wherever the dryer is, and you have plenty of hose. Can't remember exactly how much hose this is. I want to say it looks almost like 25 feet. That's still a decent amount. So yeah, I'm going to start putting this thing together and we're going to see how this works. Like I said, these instructions are really on point. It's step by step, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way down. So on that note, everything goes together very well. So you have your little filter, put Teflon on it. It's threaded to the same pitch as the interior threads in here. We're gonna screw it down as far down as we can get it, as tight as we can get it. All right, that is one filter. So this is where we're gonna draw the air from. All right, so we got this one. We gotta put this tube on the other filter, attach it into here, and attach the filter on the opposite side. And that's what's going to drop down into the pipe with all the desiccant and activated aluminum that is going into the pipe. So let's do that. On top of, we have this sight glass that was also included to make sure that you can look at your desiccant and see what color it is to see if you need to change out everything. So it goes up top right here in the front, and we just screw it in. Use soft crescent wrenches because this is aluminum and you will tear it to pieces. We're going to snug this up and make it as flush as we can, and then we have a cap for the back. The cap for the back goes in after you pour in your activated aluminum and your desiccant. All right, so we got the filter on here. We got the tube connection right here on the bottom, and then we got the sight glass up top. Now we take the tube, and like I said, this is a push fitting, so all you do is, just like in an airline, push it in and it doesn't come back out. Now we're going to wind this out and put the filter on the other end, but it goes with this push fitting. So we're going to put this push fitting on the filter first, and then we're going to lock it into place. All right, it's together now. Now we just push that in there and it's done. It's not coming back out. So this is what's going to be in the pipe, this whole thing. So now we can take the pipe and we can put the bottom on, which is this with a drain hole. Like I said, it's threaded and everything else, and we've got enough Teflon to where we shouldn't have any leaks. So I'm going to pull this black pipe out, and we're going to probably put this in the vise, and we're probably just going to have to turn it with a pipe wrench. All right, so now that we have this on the black pipe, we've got a little plug for the bottom, which has an O-ring, and he has included the giant Allen key in the kit, because this has to come on and off anyway. So that seals your desiccant and your activated aluminum in. So whenever you need to empty it, you just undo this and it just pours out the bottom. All right, now we get to work on the top and put the filter and everything on. All right, so we take your tube and we shove it down, 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 down. We fit everything in here, and it fits quite nicely on this pipe. And then we just thread the pipe onto the top, like so. All right, now that we've got this pretty much done, the only other thing we got to do is put this clamp on where we want it, and we'll slide the pipe down onto it. But as of right now, we've got all the parts that we need to have done on this little section right here. All right, where I'm going to hook this up to is the top section is going to be up here, and the mount for the pipe is going to be right here. The problem I have is that sight glass is up here, and so I'm going to have to make a note to always check it whenever I can. So I'm going to still keep this right after the dryer itself. This is another dryer. It's not the greatest, but it works. I do need to go get some more silica for it and change that out because it's been well used. And got some better hoses going into everything, and I've got to replace this one. This broom can move. I've got wires and everything right here as well that needs to kind of be organized and moved out the way for this installation. So let's do that. We're gonna pop this off. Move my other broom. So we're gonna pop this hose off because this is a cheesy little hose that came with a Harbor Freight kit that it's worked, but let's actually do something good here. So let's disconnect this, move it over, and then we're gonna reconnect the EZAir system and go from there. All right, I got a plug right here, which is mainly for my 220 outlet for my air compressor, and my 220 outlet for my welders and stuff like that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the EZAir dryer setup on this side of it, so it makes it easy access down here for emptying the silica and stuff like that out. So yeah, comes with the mounting hardware, 4 screws. We're gonna pop this up there. I'm gonna make sure it's level so it works even better. And yeah, let's get this thing done real quick because it doesn't take that long to install this thing. All right, line is ran to here. Now we just gotta connect those to each other. So that's how that's gonna work. These are all gonna be the blue tubing, and yeah, just gonna clean it up a little bit, just a little bit. I still have to put my activated aluminum in the pipe itself for the dryer and the desiccant, and yeah, that would be everything for this kit. So this needs to go in, and that package that fell on the floor needs to go in, and then I got to cut all this. So let me get to this, and yeah. All right, so we got our package right here. We got our funnel up there. Now all I got to do is just pour it in, and yeah, then we get to seal it up. All right, put the cap back on. All right, our pipe is full, silica's up top. Now we just need to plumb these little lines right here. So we got the line ready to go. We got our little snipper. So I'm just going to line it up and cut it off. All right, everything looks good. Air, a little bit low right now because I turned it off, but dryer setup looks good. It's not too out there. I mean, I could zip tie this over here just to keep it out of the way, but don't worry about that. But that's all set up now. I'm happy with it. So yeah, thanks EZAir. Thanks Chris. So we're gonna test this thing out for a while, and we'll probably do an update on it in a couple months. We got quite a few more upgrades to deal with the air system itself, but as of right now, yeah, so this is gonna work. It's all sealed up. I don't hear any hissing. I don't see anything else. The dryer setup looks good. So yeah, I like it. So yeah, check it out. Look in the link in the description below. Look at EZAir.com down there, and use the code 251EZ, like right here, and you'll get you 15% off. So check him out and what Chris has and what he sells, and I guarantee you'll be happy with the results. So yeah, I want to say thank you for joining in to another episode of 251 Designs. We're going to be doing a lot more stuff dealing with air very soon. We're going to be plasma cutting a little bit more, and using the CNC, putting this thing through some paces with all that. I got a paint project I want to do, and yeah, so we got quite a few hand plasma adventures coming up as well, because I know I've got a project that needs it. So, but I want to say thank you again, And check out the other videos, subscribe, comment, whatever you want to do. But yep, thanks.